Parliament, Confederation diplomats, yeah. G-Squad playing game, jet set, Air Force generals. If you didn't know, I created all the tribes of resistance. In a spaceship, I be flying the distance. The native culture, they be trying to get it. The land we came from, they be trying to live in. My mama said, you better stay them. They better get down or lay down. We used to be in a council of fire, bitch, way before they called it Jamestown. Ohio and Illinois and Indiana, then I had my eyes up on 8 Mile. Detroit, the Iroquois, they was coons and turned the village to a flame town. We from the Great Lakes, yeah. The Great Plains, yeah. About whatever happened when they was in Belgium. Listen to me, homie, all of the vampires make flower pilgrims. They was the only ones creating shit we call raping and pillage. Don't even know what was happening when they was taking our village. Don't wanna let me make my own decisions, ain't waiting for Frenchmen. Then there was manipulation and they got replaced by the British. They was just sitting around thinking ain't nothing greater than Britain. Yeah, setting up colony forts, and then they start making us screaming, tearing up everything we had. Getting invaded by England. They became all of our handlers. Then we got invaded by Spaniards. Everything that they were doing was worthless. My people got through in a furnace. They started laughing when they was reacting, cause that was amusing the Germans. Her people always be usually hurting. Shadow, where you gon' need more of? Already took all our lands, it's nothing to battle for when you in Europe. Shout out the Mayans and Incas preparing us. History shows us don't be on no scary shit. If you wanna know what being a Karen is, all you gotta do is look at Americans, yeah. The Great Lakes, yeah. The Great Plains, yeah. Grandma, are you okay?
Hello, I need to talk to your child. I had a vision. It might not been a good one.
What was it, Grandma?
Wasishu.
These are our lands. This Ohio lands.
I need you to go down there and be the great peacemaker for all of your people. Bring everybody together as one. Show them the Great Spirit's plan.
So you need me to return, Grandma? Return?
I've seen the future. Restore our culture. Restore our language. Keep it together. Be strong. Be a warrior. Protect our lands and our minds.
What shall I do, Manitou? Grandma.
Stingo.
Yeah. Let's rock. Alright now. Straight out the river. Pour the water. In the end. Yeah, the rack is swap. Yeah, it's swap. YAHLAHUê. All your raps is tired. Why you tryna chill by the booth? You ain't even fired. Why you tryna chill like the roof? And the roof on fire. You won't let that fucker burn. You's a fucking nerd. Listen in the field. YAHLAHUê. Yeah. You from Ohio just like me, but I'm native. Yeah. It gets no higher. It's just me in a spaceship. Yeah. On a plane for all the train wars, I done got in some messy shit. I was the one they was pulling up on at the waterfront selling shit. Let it always be a tribe or a band that be calling us telling shit. When taking shit off the boat, gotta be gentle, shit high is delicate. Yeah, I gotta say motherfuckers is pitiful. Who was just running this fort, you could tell that he wasn't a general. Don't let him claim anything else, only thing that he was a criminal. Yeah, I'm Native American, now let me tell you about some of the river folk. Muskogee and Creek and the Haudenosaunee and Shawnee and Manitou. Yeah, Catawba and Choctaw, Chickasaw, Cherokee, Shoshone, Seminoles. Yeah, you internet and the Shine and Wyandotte, Wampanoag, Wendigo. Yeah, Dakota, Nakota, Lakota, and soon now you mumbling Indios. Yeah, manifested destinies when shits occur. You thought Columbus was named right after a person named Christopher. That's where you wrong, the information they was passing along got a lot of bias in it, you would never know who was really actually stars. Homie, those the main plans, looking like the main man. Back up in the 1700s, bitch, chillin' at the state fair. Some shit just ain't fair, but I like to take care of all of my problems quick. You know, ain't talk about a Paramount mountaintop, but I be on top of shit. Massasoit, I'm in the toilet. You fucking with the HAＥL'HO, YAHLAHUê. All your raps is tired. Why you tryna chill by the booth? You ain't even fired. Why you tryna chill like the roof? And the roof on fire. You won't let that fucker burn. You's a fucking nerd. Listen in the field. YAHLAHUê. Yeah. You from Ohio just like me, but I'm native. Yeah. It gets no higher. It's just me in a spaceship. Yeah. Why you ain't taking no souls? Why you ain't making no gold? Why you ain't taking no hoes with a few things you can take on the road? Yeah, y'all be totally lost, I ain't praising the soul. This the only thing y'all been waiting for, not waiting no hope. This is the red sticks, take your meds, bitch. If you think about hating no dough, bitch, get your mind right. You making problems bigger than what they are when they finite. Too much problems you got in your life, so you don't care about highlights. You look at the past and you start to see things in a hindsight. Distracted with what wasn't my life. You was just trying to get wins up under your belt, but this isn't a prize fight. You was just caught in your ego and couldn't see anything past all the limelights. Yeah, Massasoit, I'm in the toilet. You fucking with the HAEL'HO, YAHLAHUê. All your raps is tired. Why you tryna chill by the booth? You ain't even fired. Why you tryna chill like the roof? And the roof on fire. You won't let that fucker burn. You's a fucking nerd. Listen in the field. YAHLAHUê. Yeah. You from Ohio just like me, but I'm native. Yeah. It gets no higher. It's just me in a spaceship. Yeah. Each color of the rainbow spectrum can represent a different thought, different feeling. Collide them all together, you might get lost in your own darkness. Think you the brightest thing in it. Damn. I'm taking a beauty pad, you just gotta try to do the math. I know you was doing bad, tell me what I gotta do to laugh. Taking every color of the rainbow, different mix and use it when I do it, man. I will never take another direction, little engine, not gonna lose my track. Girl, can you see I ain't playing around like you know I be wanting that creepy cat. Can we just go on a coffee date, baby, and potty train, hoping you cool with that. I just know that you got you a dude at the crib, he wanna know when you be back. I just got you a place you could come and escape, just don't need to get too attached, yeah. Looking at the esoteric rainbow, see what colors I'm in. Disappear into the atmosphere, I'm becoming the wind. Putting all the sheep to bed, I'm the one that's tucking the man. Whoever on the opposite side, we ain't fucking with them. Not $20, you a friend or foe. You always acting like an animal. You turned into a cannibal. If you sick, I got the antidote. Trust me, look, I ain't the one to be planning, no. Your discrepancies are backfire. Trust me, homeboy, it ain't gonna get you nowhere like a flat tire. It don't matter if you in a Jeep Cherokee or a Pathfinder. You could be talking to a nobody, you ain't know they had wires. Getting all the information from past prior, how you was conducting the land. How you gon' keep on taking, and you ain't got nothing to hand. And now I'm an Indian giver. We're in the middle of winter. Spring, summer, fall time, girl, can you go and just fix me a dinner? Right in the bed, you are finna get pent up. I be making you happy when you be mad. This is not Alice in Wonderland, but I just wanna take you on a beauty path. Yeah, I'm taking a beauty path. You just gotta try to do the math. I know you was doing bad. Tell me what I gotta do to laugh. Taking every color of the rainbow, different mix and used it when I do it, man. will never take another direction, little engine, not gonna lose my track. Girl, can you see I ain't playing around like you know I be wanting that cootie cat? Can we just go on a coffee date, baby, and potty train, hoping you cool with that? I just know that you got you a dude at the crib, he wanna know when you be back. Yeah, I just got you a place you could come and escape, just don't need to get too attached. Yeah, when I be going through the worst, I'm trying to do better again. And I ain't talking about the sky when I'm in the heavenly realm. I'm alive on earth, still can see me dead in the wind. Cause it's a lot of shit I seen and heard I would never defend. Flight boss, no one better than him. I'm on the right path. Can you show me where your life at? I might turn around and bring the flight back. Yeah, don't care about all of your frontin' you doing, who you in aligning with. Your mental not the only thing sick, man, you might need some vitamins. You might need a yucca plant. Can somebody just tell me your who a plan? Yeah, soon as I came up on earth, they took one look at me and said, you the man. You gonna need me if you in America, bitch, cause I knew the land. Been through a lot of relationships where we'll never be cool again. Look, you need a tutor, man, cause you haven't been learning a lot. Yeah, he done turned to a cop. Ask if he working or not. Yeah, I be circling out the Magic Square, Parliament hurting the block. Back up on the right path, as I watch a Uriel turning the clock. Oh yeah, I'm taking a beauty pad. You just gotta try to do the math. I know you was doing bad. Tell me what I gotta do to laugh. Taking every color off the rainbow, different mix and used it when I do a map. I will never take another direction, little engine, not gonna lose my track. Girl, can you see I ain't playing around like you know I be wanting that cootie cat? Can we just go on a coffee date, baby, and potty train, hoping you cool with that? I just know that you got you a dude at the crib, he wanna know when you be back. I just got you a place you could come and escape, just don't need to get too attached, yeah. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. You know, space. Yeah, space. You know, space. Way before colonization and other Americans, we was the massive. Homie, you really should know that the Native Americans created NASA. It don't be mattering who I be hanging or sharing with, I got a backup. You in a village who died, they turned to a memory card. Look what they did in my family and kept all the history hidden from y'all. I just be trying to heal all my wounds, cause all of us really is scarred. Either they calling us engines and then they gon' put us right into a car. Either they calling us satellites, then they gon' turn us right into a star. Yeah. You listening to Manic Comet, that's what the metaverse trying to mimic. I was the only one that left a comment. I am the loudest when I'm going live. You just a hater who just left a comment. I ain't got time to be dealing with pride. All of your egos that get mad with rockets. Yes, listen up, y'all ridiculous. Doelow the Parliament, bitch, I am one of the reasons the stars is twinkling. I'm chilling while y'all was mingling. Don't give a fuck about a Thanksgiving. Made a movie called E.T., they done turned my ass to a space engine. I'm the Flightz. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. You know, space. Yeah, space. You know, space. Flightz. Yeah, bitch, I be flying like postcards. In the middle of a trade route is the reason that you need a coast guard. About to do a war dance in a ceremony, we ain't taking no loss. Taking direction, but every time we going forward, get met with a roadblock. Cock-a-doodle-doo, acting like a bird, most of you demons got no cock. Cosplaying all the Native Americans, getting you nothing but Botox. With synthetics and GMOs, when we talk about land, it ain't something you need to own. Just create a territory, and get you a culture that everyone sees go. You was just wondering why she ain't listening to you, and she just gon' be a hoe. You little homies is still colonizing, and that is why you gotta deal though. I will pull up in a spaceship and still take your bitch, I don't care about your vehicle. Ripley's believe it or not, to be looking at me and say it's unbelievable. The only one back from the dead, got everybody relapsing on meds. Yeah, you don't understand what you see. Saying, honey, let's get back in the bed. I thought that I seen a ghost, but you are nothing but a booty cat. Look look up in the sky, see me flying by, don't really know what you looking at. I'm the Flightz. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and covenants and put my ass in space. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and covenants and put my ass in space. You know, space. Yeah, space. You know, space. Flightz. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped inside a binding system with the holy ones and ain't no one that's flying with us. Got everything took from me, but trust me, I ain't there to play boss. Yeah, who won't let the pilot get out? Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped inside a binding system with the holy ones and ain't no one that's flying with us. Got everything took from me, but trust me, I ain't there to play boss. I can't kick it with no vultures, cause every time I turn around they crip and land my culture. They take the concepts and start to will a lot of profit. Pack it up for sale and make $1 million off it. Now you really got a profit, though money was involved. Thought you was the shit until you realize money was your god. You be too lost in your ego, cloudy judgments that you call. You ain't Papa Bear, trust me, all the honey wasn't gone. Here we go again, tell me why your head big as a bowling ball or bowling pin. Eating all that bullshit got you asking where your cola's been. If you seen the evil things I seen, I bet your soul is spent. It might be in time, you frozen there. I be on the land, I don't be on the block. I be on the bottom, I be on the top. I be everything in between the scene, cause anything better than being a cop. I'm sweeping the floor, now I'm needing the mop. Life going circles like a Ferris wheel. Little Indian in a cabinet and turn my life to a fairy tale. Damn, yeah, who won't let the pilot get out? Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped inside a binding system with the holy ones and ain't no one that's flying with us. Got everything took from me, but trust me, I ain't there to play boss. Yeah, who won't let the pilot get out? Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped inside a binding system with the holy ones and ain't no one that's flying with us. Got everything took from me, but trust me, I ain't there to play boss. Yeah, it's my rain, it's my rain. Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Yeah, it's my yacht, it's my yacht. Where do we go now? Why you get caught in the mix? Yeah, I know some folks that was hungry and died just over a pot of some grits. Yeah. Everything in mashed potato and gravy, just want you some lobster and shrimp. Right. But you on the land that you don't belong in, you might have got lost on the ship. Can't trust a bitch that be popping her lip. Right. You can bet that she be up to something. Lock them down like a carton of eggs, and all I need is a couple dozen. They tell my land, but it wasn't nothing. Just like a shirt with a collar that's missing a couple buttons. Never low to the ground, and it ain't no one above us. You motherfuckers is dumb and dumber. Nothing like wandering stars. You was just trying to get away from your own problems. You wasn't running so far. Then you went back to the crib to chill with your girl. She didn't wanna cut her at all. Native Americans, all the fallen people, how we felt. It wasn't the thought. Flight boss. Yeah. Who won't let the pilot get out? Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped inside a binding system with the holy ones and ain't no one that's flying with us. Got everything took from me, but trust me, I ain't there to play boss. Yeah, who won't let the pilot get out? Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped inside a binding system with the holy ones and ain't no one that's flying with us. Got everything took from me, but trust me, I ain't there to play boss. Yeah, baby, I just need you to know, the holy people wanna take a peek in your soul. The darkness where the evil let go. Now baby, we on fire, we ain't needing the stove, oh yeah. The spirit blowing through the many flights. That's the water when you storm through the NBA. Yeah, shit'll make you clench your eyes. Opening awareness when you just realize you stimulated with the wrong stimuli. Intimidation when they start to criticize. Never been a game, but you penalized. You were not the one we should've minimized. Duplicating transits when I'm in the sky. Trust me, bitch, I did it in the nick of time. You keep on losing, but who's scoring flights? Procrastinating, you won't do it till the morning. Don't need to get it, bitch, if you just can't afford it. They burnt our villas down and usually be scorching. Stay in our faces just cause you wasn't important. We making babies, I bet you want to abort it. Goddamn, can I have the key to your home? With Flightz jazz, some spirits that won't leave you alone. Yeah, I know you've been seeing them go. The way that life is flowing, we could be on the boat. Yeah, baby, I just need you to know, the holy people wanna take a peek in your soul. The darkness where the evil let go. Now baby, we on fire, we ain't needing the stove, oh yeah. You could bet your bottom dollar I'ma do the dang thing. Tryna get the whole world on my motherfucking brainwave. Hope I find a bitch that could connectin' on the same thing. So much weirdo shit be going on, can't say it ain't strange. All you know is gang bang and bang bang. Endanger everybody cause you can't aim. Funny as a bitch, you wasn't building nothing but you coming from the bricks. And you ain't got no game so you ain't nothing but a trick. Don't make me pull up on you while you fucking with your bitch. And you done lost your mind because it wasn't where it been. You mad because you look like a fish guppy in the chin. You may have to come again, be acting to your sorrow. The sword be cutting deep, that's why you acting like you Zorro. Yeah, baby, what you living in? Don't need the government, they only play the middleman. Yeah, can I have the key to your home? You dealing with some spirits that won't leave you alone. Yeah, I know you've been seeing them ghosts. The way that life is flowing, we could be on a boat. Yeah, baby, I just need you to know, the holy people wanna take a peek in your soul. The darkness where the evil let go. Now baby, we on fire, we ain't needing the stove, oh yeah. Motherland and the matriarch, slash patriarch. Where's the saint, medicine man, war chief? Yeah. There go the pirates, there go the pirates, there go the pirates, goddamn pilgrims. There go the pirates, there go the pirates, there go the pirates, goddamn pilgrims. The small dicks, yeah, small dicks, yeah, small dicks, yeah, small dicks. You fucking with the red sticks, yeah, red sticks, yeah, red sticks, yeah, red sticks in a village, yeah. They try to destroy you if they ask and you don't let them in. Most of this shit created by the motherfucking Jesuits. Way before them jets, they had them ships that they was jetting in. Never in a box under a tree where my presence is. They stole all the tobacco, made a big sale. They lost their hair, lost creative big wigs. Presidential shit, they turning everything to big biz. Taking over lands and just forgot to let the kids live. The education is indoctrinated. The medication will be toxic wasted. They came with a certain mind state that had boosted all the crime rates. With motherland on a blind date. Hop up out the TP first. Soon as they hop off the boat, you can look at their shoes and tell that they feet hurt. You wanna surf on the sea with the pirates, and they get hated by sergeants. How you survive without washing your ass if you would just changing your garments? Now you know where Pee Wee Herman came from. The purpose is making us targets. With his dad coming from the east that are thinking they Martians. There go the pirates, there go the pirates, there go the pirates, goddamn pilgrims. There go the pirates, there go the pirates, there go the pirates, goddamn pilgrims. The small dicks, yeah, small dicks, yeah, small dicks, yeah, small dicks. You fucking with the red sticks, yeah, red sticks, yeah, red sticks, yeah, red sticks in a village, yeah. Gotta be talking up over a table before I be making a deal. Signs and symbols and syllables, doing that shit when I'm making a seal. You know I be eating this food for the thought, and you know I be making a meal. Gotta be careful, you could be talking to somebody ain't even real. Yeah, you might've got tripped by a Loki. Caught in a bind when you wasn't trying, just cause you sent an emoji. Looking for for something real when it's lifetime, I be getting so phony. You can do a rig around, but can you tell me why the shit ain't so rosy? Yeah. Right man next to a little piece of paper and dropping a bag. The only thing that really happened when they colonizing and dropping a flag. I used to have a lot of land I controlled that they done bought in the past. I'm nothing like Jim Carrey, that's not the reason I got me a mask. Yeah, pork can never be cooked over. Manifested destiny, homeboy, you are nothing but a foot soldier. Gentrification is making like a tower car, all I see is bulldozers. Loud noise when we get in that, homie, it's cowboys versus Indians. There go the pirates, there go the pirates, there go the pirates, goddamn pilgrims. There go the pirates, there go the pirates, there go the pirates, goddamn pilgrims. The small dicks, yeah, you know, small dicks, yeah, small dicks, yeah, you know, small dicks. You fucking with the red sticks, yeah, red sticks, yeah, red sticks, yeah, you know, red sticks in a village, yeah. Beefing with God, look, bitch, it's not Jehovah. They switch with the deity called, coming straight from Manny Hogan. Where serpents is deep in the fall, all the way to Minnesota. Tecumseh as being the boss, already know this is Indian country. I might be pulling up to Indiana, everything ain't about getting no money. Don't have me pulling up with a bandana, hop on a kayak and then I go float. I might be pulling up straight to Atlanta, you're not on my team then you just gotta go. The government putting you right in the slammer, you wanna shine and you just wanna glow. Now you just looking for all of the glamour, don't really care about your dirty laundry. I just be putting you guys in a hamper, all of you humans just full of some shit. When I start looking right into your pampers, Native American red sticks, you might see us looking like we was from Santa. Yeah, I was in multiple forms. If it was ever a drop, then I'm out, then come back, and then I make multiple storms. Yeah, you getting mad and you really be sad when you seeing me talk to your whore. Chickens and pigs are not even real. Would you be eating this? Probably is bored. Flightz. Oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah, oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah. If my name was the most, bitch, I'm probably high. Oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah. In love with a bucket hat. You in a batch full of crabs, and I bet it'll be right where the bucket at. You mixing water with too many dusties, and now you gon' stay where it's muddy at. Fucking around, you get put in the ground, and I will put you in another trap. Yeah, no, I ain't talking about soda, but you niggas fucking cat. Yeah, no, I ain't shaking no hands, I ain't giving no fucking dap. Saying I wasn't the best, you are out of your mind, and why would you utter that? If you was sleeping on me, then you better believe you be taking another nap. Yeah. You are just being a sheep. You are the only one scared of the devil because you are at where the demons are beat. You know it's Doelow the Parliament ripping the track, and you know that it's me on the beat. No, I ain't dead like the presidents, but can you print me on money or me on a T? All of your evil should be underneath, bitch. No, I ain't playing around. Homie, look, you should go play with your bitch, or you could go and just play on the ground. If you in love with the hit, you get punched in your face before you was making a sound. Shout out Arapaho, Kamachi, and Apache, and most of them stay in the south. Those the people of oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah, oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah, oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah. If my name was the most, bitch, I'm probably high. Oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah, oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah, oh God, yeah, Ho Waah, yeah, Ho Waah. If my name was the most, bitch, I'm probably high. Flightz. Air. That's right. Let's do it. This what I'm coming with. We don't get along with the government. Because back in the day, they took all our lands and put us in covenants. Bitch, I Native American foreigners over here thinking they running shit. Everyone going to hell when no one can tell how they are becoming it. Do you believe in magic? This ain't McDonald's, but bet you in love with it. They built the world off of capitalism. They got you cause you wasn't budgeting. You are just a chicken nugget, bitch. Tell you right now, like that wasn't it. Haiti, you three Harambe. Ain't nobody gonna be budging in Paramount mountaintop. I'm about to recreate a proper town, but best believe they be tucking down when you leave for a minute and not around. Even though we wearing colors like the circus, trust me, the Indian not a clown. If we was ghosts that was flying through the sky, best believe you are the bottom cloud. They came invading for that yellow iron and start using swords to chop us down. I'm not a hater, but I feel way more safer if it's not a cup around. Used to have all of the tribes on the run, now a native is feeling like Sonic now. Through the Great Lakes, Great Bases, Great Plains, I be covering a lot of ground. Why you ain't laying the more yet? Your technology needing more tech. Hop in my spaceship, create a Pan-Indian Confederation for Northwest. Live from Ohio like most of the Shawnee, the Wyandotte, Tutilo, Miami people. Where all the Seneca and the Lenape was coming together, ain't meeting no evil. People was coming and taking our lands on wheels, ain't none of them even was Devo. Put you in slavery, giving you jobs, and now everybody gon' need a tuxedo. You got no accent and we get aminos. Tell me right now you a priest or a pedo. You just don't know who you really are, that is the reason why you wanna ski in a pedo. This what I'm coming with. We don't get along with the government. Just because back in the day they took all our lands and put us in covenants. Bitch, I am Native American foreigners over here thinking they running shit. Everyone going to hell when no one can tell how they are becoming it. Do you believe in magic? This ain't McDonald's, but bet you in love with it. They built the world off of capitalism. They got you cause you wasn't budgeting. You are just a chicken nugget, bitch. Tell you right now like that wasn't it. Haiti, you three Harambe. Ain't nobody gonna be budging in Paramount mountaintop. Yeah, we gotta go out and get it. Wasn't no dinosaurs, just prepare for battle. They didn't try to turn me to a pterodactyl. Put me right in the air with the scary cattle. Slavery, but the shit, it was belly chattel. Keep on just fucking around, you gon' look like a shade bird with your hairy asshole. Used to be scared of shadows, but it's only yourself. If you need anything, look, I'ma tell you right now, look, you probably just only need help. Bitch, I'm a dragon, you know I'm on fire, so anything around me that's frozen to melt. I make a bend after bend after bend after bend. You can see this shit all on my woven belt. Gotta be playing your hand without no deck of cards, you already know it's dealt. You was just drinking some poison and thought it was juice, and after that, know it's well. Who was just snitching by order or soda like Nick and Night Keenan, then told on Cal? Can't just be chillin' and trust everybody, and that be including your hoe as well. Powers in parliament, just like Geronimo, we don't belong in no holding cell. Putting my people in bondage and lost and forgotten, you demons can go to hell. COINTELPRO, pro-COINTEL. My grandma can't read all the open mail. Speaking this English, then put all the Native Americans into an ocean well, This what I'm coming with. We don't get along with the government. Just because back in the day, they took all our lands and put us in covenants. Bitch, I am Native American foreigners over here thinking they running shit. Everyone going to hell when no one can tell how they are becoming it. Do you believe in magic? This ain't McDonald's, but bet you in love with it. They built the world off of capitalism. They got you cause you wasn't budgeting. You are just a chicken nugget, bitch. Tell you right now, look, that wasn't it. Haiti, you three Harambe. Ain't nobody gonna be budging in Paramount mountaintop.
Whites call this land we live in Indiana Territory. But what is a territory? Before they drove us from the land they call the Ohio, they called it a territory and put a governor over it. And 2 springs ago, this same Ohio was changed from a territory to a state. And now they call it the 17th fire of their nation. Even a young man remembers when that nation had only 13 fires. We are surrounded by white men who tighten their trap around us. Beware. Any red man who marks another treaty is a traitor to all of our people.
It's my job to handle life and death situations on a daily basis. It's what I do, and I'm very good at it.
Flagman.
Listen up, this what I do. Got on my Honda, no shitty Timberland boots, no Mr. Magoo. You be somewhere looking lost and be acting with Jesus or Disney or dude. Spiritual kid in a grown body, look like Dennis the Menace and Crew. I just be doing magic like a ruling dragon, I be wrecking shit all of the time. You just be thinking you doing shit, you really not. bet that is all in your mind. No, I ain't talking about plaguing or walking or singing, but bet you still fall in line. They civilized Cherokee, try talking Greek, and check us out on the top of that tribe, like Seminole. Yeah. You know I ain't playing no games. I might just call on your Ho Waah and you Nanahe, and then they start making it rain. No matter if you in a Tahoe or you in a Pontiac, you better stay in your lane. The settlers came over here and then try to be chiefs, and then they start changing our names. Yeah, first it was Jesus, they turned it to Jesus, and then they start raising their blade. No, I ain't talking about Marlon or Keenan or Damon, but ain't nothing major but pain. We gon' reround the Rosie, no Kentucky Derby, you know I ain't chasing a thing. Rest in peace, sitting bull, now I'll be standing up. Make sure my ancestors wait for that day to make a comeback. Stuck to the land like a thumbtack, cause somebody tell me what I love back. Took all our lands and they gave us way more than a love tap. Up in those long houses, got us down, no applause, but they come in with gun claps. Stole all our resources, turned North American Indians into a crumb snatch. Yeah, I'm not a target man, create a marketplace where all the fun at. Yeah, when I'm booking a fly, if you look in the sky, I'ma make you say what's that? Yeah. Wish I could see a 4-leaf clover where it's no luck at. Yeah, you already know that I'm eating, you don't gotta look in my muck bag. Yeah, yeah. Listen up, this what I do. Got on my Honda, no shooting Timberland boots, no Mr. Magoo. You be somewhere looking lost and be asking what Jesus or Disney would do. Spiritual kid in a grown body, look like Dennis the Menace and Groot. I just be doing magic like a ruling dragon, I be wrecking shit all of the time. You just be thinking you doing shit, you really not, and I bet that is all in your mind. No, I ain't talking about plaguing or walking or singing, but bet you still fall in line. They civilized Cherokee, try talking Greek, and check us out on the top of that tribe, like Seminole. Illuminati, they kill everybody and burning us up in the cemetery. Going back into the 1700s, they turning us into the military. You little rappers, y'all be talking shit and you turning up, but you are really scary. You just a civilized citizen and just a working bum with a preliminary, saying you got a PhD. Gotta go get the ID at the B&B. Birdie go tweet it, lead. A little birdie told me, homie, she a freak. I'm fucking her and her friend and her auntie and Ken. Look, I'm doing 3 a week. I might be talking about heaven or hell, and I think that she still wanna leave with me, yeah.
Flightz. Air. That's right.
Alright now. You know.
For sure.
Let's
do it. Michelin Magnet. They taking over my habitat. Been to the crossroads. No crisscross, but I'm daddy mad. Don't know what happened, man. They turning my shit into Pakistan. Came off a boat when they settled America, turned it into a tobacco scam. Follow the Parliament, he have been flying so long, he don't think that he got a land. Came from the holiest people, we fell from the sun, so I already got a tan. Doing shit like it was magic, man. The shit that I wear on my soul. I just been flying around on my lands, trying to figure out where they bury my bones. Right now,
they took all the pocket seeds, and they still all of the chocolate. We're all of the honeybees, we're making honey, it's a lot of it. This ain't King Kong or Jurassic Park, this ain't Jumanji, a game that you gotta quit. Lost in your animal natures and spiritual cooking, and you drink a lot of piss. You thought that you was just being an alien, you really just be anonymous. You keep on falling in darkness and all the abyss, and you deep in the bottomless. Valley and depth you walking with, need meaning talk of moccasins. If you don't know where you going up on a path, you might need to walk a mile again. You might get lost in the woods, used to have villages looking like cities, and now I just gotta be caught in the hood. Care more about the internal vibration, look, everything really is not about looks. I am the captain but not on the ship, but with Peter Pan and me, I got me a hook. All of my knowledge I'm teaching is not in the book. You read a scripture for life. Got to create me an image when I get the pick, make sure that the picture is right. I know that Brucey done told you to enter the dragon, but I told you enter the flight. You just be marrying bitches and I be the one that be trying to riff on the night. Peace ain't the only one that gon' be getting the pipe. When I'm done, I hit up Michelin Magnet. They taking over my habitat. Been to the crossroads, no crisscross, but I'm daddy mad. Don't know what happened, man. They turning my shit into Pakistan. Came off a boat when they settled America, turned it into a tobacco scam. Follow the Parliament, he have been flying so long, he don't think that he got a land. Came from the holiest people, we fell from the sun, so I already got a tan. Doing shit like it was magic, man. The shit that I wear on my soul. I just been flying around on my lands, trying to figure out where they bury my bones. Yeah. I'm building the Ho Waah again. They done killed all of the Native Americans. I done died over and over again. They try to bury the past like they bury my bones, cause everyone know it's a sin. I never ran into so many people that felt in their heart that they don't wanna live. They done stole all the tobacco and brought over alcohol, then they gon' roll up a cig. Then they be making a mockery, changing up history, cause we all know what they did. You getting dearly departed, catching RICO charges cause you wasn't soaking it in. You should've been at the bowling alley with your family and still gotta go in the pen. No, I don't think that you homies is man. The things you would do for a sacrifice. Thought you was being attractive, but really really my homie, you just using manatites. Tryna be funny, they're turning the Native Americans into a satellite. You don't believe in the afterlife cause you was born retarded and born a artist. You don't be making no money when you engineer and you just be recording an artist. You in the world as a horrible father, and trust me, I got an adorable daughter. Settling right on the motherland, treat her abusive and whore in the water. Native Americans really the genies and they just be trying to put more in the bottle, goddamn. Michelin Mackinac, they taking over my habitat. Been to the crossroads, no crisscross, but I'm Daddy Mac. Don't know what happened, man. They turned my shit into Pakistan. Came off a boat when they settled America, turned it into a tobacco scam. Doelow the climate, man, he have been flying so long, he don't think that he got a man. Came from the holiest people, we fell from the sun, so I already got a tan. Doing shit like it was magic, man. The shit that I wear on my soul. I just been flying around on my lands, trying to figure out where they buried my bones. Right off. Animism, they took that shit to anime. Since we got invaded by them folks that came from Central Pay. Taking all my lands and now a native gotta pay to stay. Look at stupid bitch, just ain't got shit to do with YAHLAHUê. Yeah, yeah, came across some Mexicans and they was selling yayo. Came across some Europeans, they was selling mayo. The world was in my hands, but I was playing hot potato, goddamn. Yeah. Tell me what's the word in fact. Grandma was that little girl that fell right on that turtle's back. She was planting seeds at that spirit tree with dirt compact. Everybody frontin', that's the reason why I turned my back. Yeah, hurt people hurting back. Projection at its finest. Look, I know a lot of people need protection from my guidance. Ain't no stressing when I'm flying. You can see me passing off, but nothing come close to the Paramount Arachnid swamp. You get lost in Nectarot, never will the battle stop. Fucking with the pilot, shit on fire like the dragon's spot. Yeah, can't get you up out of the cage, you finished before you done started. And waiting for the end, you was making friends, then you realized you retarded. Bitch, I was flipping the flying and starship, back and forth to the motherland. You was complaining and hungry because you ain't had no corn in your tummy, man. Not a Capricorn, just a Capricorn. And you ain't shit because ain't nothing inside. You was acting like your favorite cartoon or movie, you ain't got nothing in mind. You was lost in animism, they turned that shit to anime. Since we got invaded by them folks that came from Central Pay. Taking all my lands and now a native gotta pay to stay. Look at stupid bitch, just ain't got shit to do with YAHLAHUê. Yeah, yayo. Came across some Mexicans and they was selling yayo. Came across some Europeans, they was selling mayo. The world was in my hands, but I was playing hot potato, goddamn. Hot potato. Get up off your ass because you people not enabled. Everything I'm preaching, best believe it's not a fable. If your spirit need a jump, I'll give a spot like cables. Yeah, you rotten heathens, I've seen a lot of demons. It's not a reason that you think that you can start the seasons. Yeah, you reckon spotted, I'm passing on that berry. A native on that pussy, treated like a massacre on that cherry. Girl, they be acting like you scary. You already know that I'm coming to help. Girl, when you dreaming, you running from demons, but listen, you really just running from self. Going through spiritual world, defeating the best, and I'm putting the money in my belt. I was just playing my hand with no decking cards, so you can see nothing was dealt. It was just straight up magic, disappear, action, any form I be touching a melt. I'm an angel like a messenger, but my message is never coming to mail. Yeah. Spirit animals is mannerisms. The pagans came over here, inverted animism into paganism. Flightz, animism, they turned that shit to anime. Since we got invaded by them folks that came from Central Pay. Taking all my lands and now a native gotta pay to stay. Look at stupid bitch, just ain't got shit to do with YAHLAHUê. Yeah, yayo. Came across some Mexicans and they was selling yayo. Came across some Europeans, they was selling mayo. The world was in my hands, but I was playing hot potato, goddamn. right. All right now. You know, sitting back and observing, being able to calculate properly, you'll be able to observe certain patterns. And certain things get confirmed just based off distinction. That's right. Coming up out of the village like we are gorillas, you know I'm a big man. Plucking the fruit off the tree, life wasn't no apple, it might be a big pear. Life will be flowing like water, now it's getting toxic, that's why it won't get clear. Turning right into a desert when you are deserted, now rain does a drip here. Doelow the Parliament, look on the top of the mountain, you might see a swift deer. You should already know misery, ill of a company, but she don't live here. Yeah, look at the Statue of Liberty, might be the image of that bitch. Gotta get back to divinity, I might have did me a backflip. Hop in a lack or affinity, now I be dipping on that track. That's right. See how she actually feeling me, not trying to get me a catfish. How I'ma spit out the bones? Goddamn, girl, how you get tricked out your soul? You tried to call up on God, but you just got the dial tone. Yeah, you gotta bring your whole cup to the water, no styrofoam. Yeah, you was just eating some bullshit, that's why both your bowels gone. Ain't thinking about mad, but I am the one you can count on. Yeah, coffee you like it was 5 times. Playing around with that pussy and I was doing it all day. Hoping you don't got a lost mind. You got me falling in love. Yeah. Alright now. Hoping you checking your card line. Ain't playing around with this world, I'll be saving us until we all fine. I wanna drive you like you are mine. Baby, look, we are the world, we all got children, yeah. All of these diamonds and pearls is how I'm feeling, yeah. Listen, babe, you and my girl, we in a building, yeah. Creating entire new worlds, we gonna build it, yeah. Painting it right on the mural after we build it here. I know you be getting salty, and now you gotta go and flesh it out. No emergency, but you should be rushing out. Shooting like you Putin, ain't from rushing out. Wouldn't it be fine? Please get the ducking down. Why you always wanna get me to run around? You always lying and trying to get away with it, but it always be coming out, yeah. Baby, you know I was coming, I'm sweeping you off your feet. Baby, you know when you met me, you know I was obsolete. Monito, yo, you already know that you got with me. Yeah, holy that be the name. Baby, you know that you got me, I hope this is not no dream. I wanna go back to a village to live in and not these streets. You got me on a lot of things, but one of them not no leash. Yeah, hope that you see the same. Copy you like it was 5 times. Playing around with that pussy and I was doing it all day. Hoping you don't got a lost mind. You got me falling in love. Yeah. Alright now. Hoping you checking your card line. Ain't playing around with this world, I'll be saving us until we all fine. I wanna drive you like you are mine. Falling in love. Baby, look, we are the world, we all got children, yeah. Yeah. Do some rituals on that I'll be in a space where I don't need shit, yeah. Ask a bitch now who you wanna be with, yeah. Oh, trust me, you ain't never gonna be shit, yeah. Play it like it was 5 times. Hoping you don't got a lost mind. You got me falling in love. Checking your card line. I wanna drive you like you are mine. Baby, look, we are the world. Flightz. Last time I had a good name and it had to been centuries. Settling women, they coming with bitches named had to been misery. Foreigners culture completely is different, that's why they just had to get rid of me. I got the alchemy where the wizards and the witches be crafting the chemistry. Yeah, this is New Order, yeah, homie, according to I. We used to have cities, they burned down the village and then they start scorching the sky. And that is just one of the reasons why all of y'all celebrate 4th of July. And they be out here trying to block out the sun and I be waiting for it to shine. Live on the top of the village, I chill on the mounds. Shit'll be long, the shit how you sweating your way before building a house. You already live in a broken home before you started just fixing your mouth. To say all that fucking bullshit, that's why when it rain, you still in a drought. Yeah, nobody gave you a dime when you was just struggling. Yeah, think about the shit you always just got on your mind when you was just hustling. Think about all the bitches that didn't give you no time when you was just thugging it. You could tell that her feelings wasn't gentle and kind and she just a fucking bitch. Yeah. dip to the store, get me some corn. Listen up, Lord, then I record, live in a fort. Yeah, rather be up in a village than sit in a court. Yeah, everything I spit is fine, I give it a torch. I been jumped off with all of you kids on the porch. Yeah, I been this smart with all of you niggas with dorks. I got the crystals and gems and marbles and now I have vision and ore. Got a detox, step up in a sweat lodge, get shit out my pores. Yeah, last time I had a good day, man, it had to been centuries. Sat on the saddle and women, they coming with bitches, name had to been misery. Foreigners culture completely is different, that's why they just had to get rid of me. I got the alchemy with the wizards and the witches be crafting the chemistry. Yeah, this is New Order, yeah, homie, according to I. We used to have cities, they burned down the village and then they start scorching the sky. And that is just one of the reasons why all of y'all celebrate 4th of July. And they be out here trying to block out the sun and I be waiting for it to shine. Mahanana. Check out the Muzak. Mahanana. Check out the Muzak. Yeah, Mahanana. Evil spirits, leave me alone. Yeah, East, what, alright, we choppy day. Flightz for every weekend, young and week, huh? Yeah, that mean for the people of the river, it's your day you can celebrate. For every man and woman backed by the motherland made on the 7th day. Yeah, it ain't no better premeditated state, I'd rather go predicate. Coming up straight out the water just like the spirit is supposed to. Really don't matter who goes to, shit don't even really matter. Life will go on like a boat ride. You always tied up in soul ties, only thing I wanna cook could be mo pies. Anything looking like it'll be helping my family, I'll be there in no time. I gotta leave and I can't hang around cause I don't be connected to no vibes. Last time I had a good day, man, it had to been centuries. Sat on the saddle and women, they coming with bitches, name had to been misery. Foreigners culture completely is different, that's why they just had to get rid of me. I got the alchemy with the wizards and the witches be crafting the chemistry. Yeah, this is New Order, yeah, homie, according to I. We used to have cities, they burned down the village and then they start scorching the sky. And that is just one of the reasons why all of y'all celebrate 4th of July. And they be out here trying to block out the sun and I be waiting for it to shine. Yeah. Like, ball. You know, who done been here? Who done been around this trade route? Yeah. Even when it thunderstorm, make it walk and talkie, I just pull up at your fucking fort. You be in the Bible, but you still be out here touching pork. Smartest motherfucker in the world, but ain't no fucking dork. Don't push it on your life and never testify. Treat your mind just like a bodybuilder, gotta exercise. Keep your business to yourself, they use it just to weaponize. Cosplaying you and me. Yeah. Ain't nobody stopping us. Got a tribal band and we might pull up at your waterfront. You must need the Ghostbusters cause you never be calling us. You lost in emotions and they bottled up. Now you like a genie. Fresh up out the sweat lodge or the TP. Turning long houses into freak neeks. Why you try to beat me? Bitch, I ain't no runaway. Bet I find a way to burn through shit just like a summer day. When you go through sorrow, that's the reason you in love with rain. On that beauty path and I'm just looking at the colorways. I was just a being, never posted where the demons be. Like a water stream, motherfucker, I can see the sea. Like a TNT, I'm exploding all this bullshit. I'm exposing shit, I'll give you a headache and now you need some ibuprofen. You fatiguing, I just noticed. Gotta reel your mind back. Like a fisherman, I let me go rebuild my kayak and take a trip. Even when it thunderstorm, make it walk and talkie, I just pull up at your fucking fort. You be in the Bible, but you still be out here touching pork. Smartest motherfucker in the world, but ain't no fucking dork. Don't push it on your life and never testify. Treat your mind just like a bodybuilder, gotta exercise. Keep your business to yourself, they use it just to weaponize. Cosplaying you and me. Nothing's don't go away. Now please don't go away. You wanna stand there and watch when everyone else be putting in work while you wasn't planting no crops. When you are a problem, get put on the bottom, you know I be standing on top. Seeing you planting a plot with ops, then all your demands will be stopped. Like Michael Jackson, I got my hand on my cock. Yeah, when I be chillin', I still got my hand on my Glock. When I start spraying, left everyone vacant. Now who done abandoned the spot? Clips like a movie, now this ain't the Fugees. Don't care if you ready or not. Yeah, Flightz. I don't really need a cover up. Cancel up a bunch of fires, why everybody keep on trying to smother us? If you left my land, I'll be jumping for joy, make me wanna double dutch. I ain't talking about Venus, but that little sun pocket still in love with us. Yeah. Even when it thunderstorm, make it walk and talkie, I just pull up at your fucking fort. You be in the Bible, but you still be out here touching pork. Smartest motherfucker in the world, but ain't no fucking dork. Don't push it on your life and never testify. Treat your mind just like a bodybuilder, gotta exercise. Keep your business to yourself, they use it just to weaponize. Cosplaying you and me.
I am Tecumseh.
So this is the man. HAЄL'HO. Chief Tecumseh, you come as a reasonable man who wishes to make peace. You and your warriors may keep your weapons. It is the wish of our great father in Washington that you sit with me and my men.
My father? The Great Spirit is my father. The earth is my mother. Upon her bosom I will recline.
Very well. The American government is concerned that the situation between our peoples has become explosive. We must ask our Shawnee friend why he goes from tribe to tribe, stirring up anger against us.
I will speak plainly. We have learned your ways, and we know that your treaties are for us to keep and you to break. Before you came, the land was free for all to use to make a home. It belonged not to one man, but to all of us. But then you attacked us, separately, and then you forced weak leaders to sell you the land you wanted, when it was not theirs to sell.
Since you bring up the past, I must tell you that all the chiefs who signed our treaties gave us their solemn word the land was theirs.
Then what is the word of such men? No man owns the earth. Sell the land? What madness! Why not sell the rivers, or the sky, or the great sea? Land is not a thing to own, any more than air or water. It is the life and the spirit of all creatures who live on it. I am Shawandase, people of the south wind. Wishimanatu allows me to make the destiny of my people, I say, tear up your treaties and go back to your own country.
Perhaps Tecumseh is joking. He knows very well that treaties lawfully made can never be rescinded. What we ask now is simple. That you cease your efforts to organize the tribes against us, and that you join us in making one last agreement, giving us title to the land.
One last agreement? Every treaty you have ever made with the red man since coming upon this land you promised was to be the last. And each time you invaded us again, you ask us to have confidence in your promises. When Jesus Christ came upon the earth, you killed him, the son of your own God. And only after he was dead did you worship him and start killing those who would not. Who could trust the word of such people? People.
You know, I've been floating and flying around my land, looking for my body, body after body, statue after statue. You know, and when I connect all the dots again, I still be in the wind, always win. Flight boss. Flightz. Hope it ain't too late. Everybody wondering what happened to Tecumseh. Ain't tryna play, but I wanna see a new day. With no direction, can you point me to a new way? Baby, you know I be kicking my shit when I'm flying, compare me to Luke K. Ever say my name in vain, but believe you're gonna end up with a toothache. I'm burning the world, creating new babies to tell me to do days. Look, everything that I do in my life, I do it for you, babe. Yeah. It won't be easy just getting it from me. Flightz. They steady invading when I used to run a whole Indian country. Ohio and Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Created Provincetown in Indiana and my honey river named Minnehoken. Colonizers try to keep their foot on our necks. Trust me, we don't need a joker. So much have been lost, so much blood spilled. Now I think we really need a donor. Yeah. Living a life where it's wonderful evil. Vampires be out for blood and they look like a couple mosquitoes. Ain't have to relocate to Canada just like they done to Doelow. Paying attention to spiritual bugs and want us to beat them. Yeah, I hope you be up in the right mind. If you gotta be out in the woods, don't be whistling at nighttime. If you look up in the sky, can you please tell me when you see the right sign? If you see the morning star way before it rise, you might see a bright shine. Shooting star in the sky when I'm flying, no bound, no wondering panther. When Americans made the Star Spangled, I'm the one on the banner. Bitch, I'm Native American. Ooh, yeah, hope it ain't too late. Everybody wondering what happened to Tecumseh. Ain't tryna pray, but I wanna see a new day. With no direction, can you point me to a new way? Baby, you know I be kicking my shit when I'm flying, compare me to Luke K. Ever say my name in vain, but believe you're gonna end up with a toothache. I'm furthering the world, creating new babies to tell me to do days. Look, everything that I do in my life, I do it for you, babe. Yeah. The shit'll go deep if I start to explain why I'm looking deranged. The settler came over here and just took everything. Decapitated all my people just to take a lick in the brain. And see the God gene and Native Americans put in the flame. Guerrilla warfare, bows and arrows, and we still got a lot of ammo. They depicted our history wrong, cause we ain't look like the Safari Channel. Sending messages through a smoke signal, so I stay with a lot of candles. Living my whole life abandoned, but the house I live in is not abandoned. Lost my damn bones, then they got me all scattered away. God body is passing the day, the long houses is where dragons will stay. You was drunk off of the liquor, you had you a gallon of drain. I'm Doelow the pilot, man, you thought you see me just pass on the plane. This shit in my heritage, all in my blood and it passed through my veins. I ain't stuck in the past, but I really don't care about what happened today. I'm planting the harvest in corner, you know I be packing some maize. I wanna go back to the villages, how we did back in the day. Ooh yeah, hope it ain't too late. Everybody wondering what happened to Tecumseh. Ain't tryna pray, but I wanna see a new day. With no direction, can you point me to a new way? Baby, you know I be kicking my shit when I'm flying, compare me to Luke K. Ever say my name in vain, but believe you're gonna end up with a toothache. I'm furthering the world, creating new babies, just tell me to do days. Look, everything that I do in my life, I do it for you, babe. Yeah. You know when you nailing that hair appears after the morning star, the heavenly waters above condense, light imploding, becoming reality. Something I can taste, touch, feel, see and hear. Everything start with the intent. You are not the real deal, you are just pretending. North American, Indian, and the end. This ain't the beginning, but it's nowhere near the ending. Inside the end, outsiders call us Injuns. Plagiarize our words, killed the birds and the big fish. Cherry and some pumpkin pie, now you got a big dish. Life is full of cream, best believe that it been with. Took away our culture and they made us look like misfits. Can you leave my land? Only thing on my wish list. Don't like to forget and I ain't good with forgiveness. Get your plane tickets up, you're all on attendance. Looking in the mini, still retaining all the remnants. Baby, that's the water in my language if you missed it. Collar man a shaman, everything I do is mystic. Your girl left with makeup and she came back with no lipstick. Get your peace pipe, hoping peace arise. Every day we did up in our practices got demonized. Searching for a god, but that only be on demon time. I don't really care what you be thinking, I don't need your vibe. Birdies written on a note, on a windowsill, what's up in it is a quote. Ever been on top of a river just to float? That eternal ocean, yeah. All this immigration, everybody just a migrant. In the spirit realm, bitch, I still believe in giants. Changing frequencies if they really wasn't vibrant. You the most low, you don't know where the most high went. Power 10, pilot man, baby, I'm the highest. Doing magic tricks on me, would not advise to try it. Yeah, the shit'll backfire on you. Got you wondering what is taking so long. You prove that tire is true. You just a cosplayer. Fucking Cain and Abel, I'm the Undertaker, need a pie bear. I done ran into a colonist who don't belong here. Looking like Nicolas Cage, dirty when he played in Con Air. After summertime, it is fall near. Everything that I've been telling you must have went up in the wrong, yeah. You a lazy bum looking at you, remind me of a lawn chair. It don't really matter if you got black, dark brown, or blonde hair. We are the same, baby, now we're on a plane going up in smoke. Get your peace pipe, hoping peace arise. Everything we did up in our practice just got demonized. Searching for a God, but that only be on demon time. I don't really care what you be thinking, I don't need your vibe. Birdies written on a note, on the windowsill, what's up in it is a quote. Ever been on top of a river just to float? That eternal ocean, yeah. It's your day to rain, on your throne, it's your day to rain, it's your day to rain, on your throne, it's your day to rain. Get your peace pipe, hoping peace arise. Everything we did up in our practice just got demonized. Searching for a God, but that only be on demon time. I don't really care what you be thinking, I don't need your vibe. Birdies written on a note, on the windowsill, what's up in it is a quote. Ever been on top of a river just to float? That eternal ocean, yeah. They don't give a fuck unless you well known. You be so away, look, I suggest you go to hell home. Even when it's summertime, you still gotta sell snow. Why you keep on telling all your business on that cell phone? Yeah, try to get this money with an itchy hand. Get my scully mask, I might pull up in a minivan. I'm the one that's beaming from the top just like a cellophane. Flight boss, bitch, I'm the only one that live again. Flight boss, bitch, never moving like a minute. Native to America, I'm moving like the Incas. I'm the Serpent King and I'ma do it with no slither. You won't be up in the frame unless I drew it in a picture. I might pull up doing magic like some druids on you niggas. Red and blue on the treetop when I be hoovering and lift up in the motherfucking sky. Not this place is knee high. This the tabernacle, but it's not the tribe of Levi. Yeah, you just gon' be high. And that is on a second note. Homie, you be tripping, you just need to count your blessings, ho. Shit is getting heavy on your spirit, time to let it go. Anything that's coming out your mouth, it was incredible. Yeah, no Roman decimal. Looking down on water well. I was starting fires in them houses that was long as hell. Who forgot in hell? Burnt the bodies, never see them more. Trust me, you should ask me what done happened in the Beaver Wars. They don't give a fuck unless you well known. You be so away, look, I suggest you go to hell home. Even when it's summertime, you still gotta sell snow. Why you keep on telling all your business on that cell phone? Yeah, try to get this money with an itchy hand. Get my scully mask, I might pull up in a minivan. I'm the one that's beaming from the top just like a cellophane. Flight boss, bitch, I'm the only one that lives again. Doelow is the motherfucking pilot, man. Look, I be so high, my man, I don't think that I can land. Tell me why your fat ass steady trying to give advice again. Get rid of the Bible stand, go get you a diet plan. Yeah, now you are nothing else but just a convict. A tent full of cars, what you really calling content? Yeah, Hefe, coming like little Lepe. Every time I hear some bullshit, I get a headache, yeah. No masterpiece, but you should know I'm truly about it, yeah. Now tell me what the fuck you gonna do about it, Flightz. You should be a little careful who you doubting. We don't give a fuck about that ride, hoot and holler. Even though we did that in the tribe first. This ain't Monty or the uni, homie, this the tribe verse. The plain Debo, power of 8 people. Flight boss, bitch, I'm the United States ego. But let me tell ya, they don't give a fuck unless you well known. You be so away, look, I suggest you go to hell home. Even when it's summertime, you still gotta sell snow. Why you keep on telling all your business on that cell phone? Yeah, try to get this money with an itchy hand. Get my scully mask, I might pull up in a minivan. I'm the one that's beaming from the top just like a cellophane. Flight boss, bitch, I'm the only one that lives again. I got the angel horn. Archangel Uriel with the flaming sword, they'll return a crazy horse. Somebody gotta be sacrificed, wanna be dead, but nobody gon' pay them more. Hop on a flight like I hopped on a horse and I disappear with the amazing lord. All about peace, ain't nobody was trying to fight, but they keep on just waging war. Really, it got me just thinking that what are they hating for, that's why I ran and blood. The spirit is grit and red, I would never think my plan to land. We gotta make a plan on how we gonna come and take the land. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't know how amazing you are. Doelow the Parliament blazing, you know that I came from the stars. You was just being a drunk on me, that's why you stay in the bar. We in a new time where all of the horses gon' stay in the car. Life could be sipping the plane, now why they keep making it hard? The illness gon' be in your mental. You need to grow up, your spirit is being a kiddo. You wanna hate me, then leave it a ditto. But all I try to do is help you out. Realize you didn't want it, I ain't into selling out. I did that enough for my land. Fucking shit up, man, I did that enough for my plans. Tribal connect, man, I did that to hunt with my band. Ninjas are plucking advance. Government computers got you just stuck in a trance. Wasn't a cookie jar, you know it wasn't a hand. Ghosts is coming to dance. Emanating atmospheres, creating environments. One thing nobody knows is where the pilot went. Look at me dodging a bullet. Cause Neo, he really was copying me. No la la la, it's an Oklahoma. Fucking my bro comments, I am the real Ghost Rider. Doelow the Parliament. I was just flying along. I got the angel horn. Archangel Uriel with the flaming sword, they'll return a crazy horse. Somebody gotta be sacrificed, wanna be dead, but nobody gon' pay them more. Hop on a flight like I hopped on a horse and I disappear with the amazing lord. All about peace, ain't nobody was trying to fight, but they keep on just waging war. Really, it got me just thinking that what are they hating for, that's why I ran and blood. The spirit is grit and red, I would never think my plan to land. We gotta make a plan on how we gonna come and take the land. How can you hate a man, just because he try to take a stand? To me, you gonna need no limit records, you might need to take a stand. Ain't feeling my body or what all the use, wonder why I ain't making bread. Unless it's with cornmeal, I gotta go pick in the cornfield. Somebody taking my land and move me around like I got a tour deal. Put my ass in a magic square on a block with nothing but more bills. Way before building them buildings, we used to have long houses right by the forest hills. Go get my peace pipe by the tape flight, now it look like a sure deal. Getting trauma when looking at war seals. Sitting on somebody's suit, you are just thinking you living in New York, but you sitting on somebody's stoop. You are just thinking you living in Ohio, but the river was somebody lake. You live in a group home, but the shoes shown was positioned to live in a place. Cause it was God's gift. Kataba forever, I'm suing my mother named Susie, now why you gon' sue me? One of my favorite childhood movies, The Goonies. Somewhere in South Carolina, my grandma was down the lineup before and us thinking that they was gon' torture us. Cause all the history kept in the Oretuck when they was bored, just right by the waterfront. I got the angel horn. Archangel Uriel with the flaming sword, they'll return a crazy horse. Somebody gotta be sacrificed, wanna be dead, but nobody gon' pay them more. Hop on a flight like I hopped on a horse and I disappear with the amazing lord. All about peace, ain't nobody was trying to fight, but they keep on just waging war. Really, it got me just thinking that what are they hating for, that's why I ran and blood. The spirit is grit and red, I would never think my plan to land. We gotta make a plan on how we gonna come and take the land.